Morning and welcome to the Norman Rockwell Inferences practice assignment. All right, so there's going to be a series of paintings, pictures, drawings, cartoons, and you're going to have to do two things. The first one is you're going to have to list everything you see, and that means list a lot of things. And the second question is going to be you interpreting. All right, so the first example is done for you on the assignment, and it'll be used as like an example for you in case you're like, I wonder if I'm doing this correctly. All right, so what do you see? I'm looking at this painting right now. You see a woman standing in front of a bunch of children that are sitting at desks. She has a desk right here. It looks like a blackboard behind her, and it says, "Happy birthday, Miss Jones. Surprise, surprise, birthday, Jonesy, blah, blah, blah." And then there's a flag, and it looks like some math problems in the back, okay? So I could list all of those things. What do you see? I see a woman smiling, a group of kids, a chalkboard, desks, and word written on the board, all right? For question one, only write what you see. Only write things that you can point to on the screen, okay? Hold that thought. Only things you can point to on the screen, okay? Very, very important. The second question is, what do you think is happening and why? So you'll say what you think is happening and then a second sentence saying, I think this because, and review what you've already told us about what you've seen. So, for instance, this question, what do you think is happening and why? My first sentence is telling me what I think is happening. That's my claim. I think the woman is a teacher and her students are wishing her a happy birthday. Period, period, period. So just tell me what you think and then period. The second sentence is where you're going to introduce your proof or your evidence. Okay. The second sentence, I think this because one, the children are all sitting at desks, and two, it says happy birthday, Miss Jones on the chalkboard. Period. You do not need to do the one and the two like I did. I just did that to just separate them visually. So you could say, I think this because the children are all sitting at desks and it says happy birthday, Miss Jones on the chalkboard. Okay. Second one, I'll kind of walk through very quickly. Okay. So what do I see? I see a woman on a corded phone with a blanket around her, holding a coffee mug, and it looks like she has an ice pack on her head, and her eyes kind of look droopy. So that's question one. Those are all the things I saw, and you could just dump it like that. Doesn't need to be perfect sentences or anything like that. Just a list. Blank, blank, comma, blank, blank, comma, blank, blank. All right, what do you think is happening and why? So my claim is, I think the woman is sick and calling her boss to say that she isn't coming in today. Period. That's what I think. That's my claim. Period. My second sentence is going to explain why I chose that. Second sentence. I think she is calling her boss because she has an ice pack on her head and she's on the phone. So I think she's sick. Okay? So you'll do that for the other photos. There's no wrong answers. There's only answers that have proof and answers that don't have proof. Okay? Enjoy.